in your neck of the woods, the UK,
Yes.
Chase Bank just banned Bitcoin for all clients. Does that scare
Yes.
you?
Not hugely, because I suspect I know what it's about. So there's a lot of issues with banks in the UK and getting to buy Bitcoin slash crypto in your world, right? And they think they hate on the banks. They're like, why are the banks doing this? But this is really the fault. This is primarily the fault of the government. So the government has pushed surveillance and crime fighting into the hands of the banks. They're like, we're not going to do it because we've got no fucking money and we're idiots. We're going to make the banks do it. And so every single transaction, they're forcing the banks to monitor these. And could this be a crime? Could this be some form of money laundering? And the problem is, I don't know the exact rules, but there's certain rules where like there's clawbacks over a certain period. And I'm going to imagine, without seeing it, Chase have just said there's no point us supporting this. If we support it, this is high risk, and we're going to be the ones who are going to be caught with the clawback or whatever it is. This, by the way, this is without me knowing the details, but this is my suspicion. And they've just said we're not going to do this. But this, yeah, the problem with buying crypto and Bitcoin in the UK is entirely down to the government and the government policy. If the government changed their policy, but it's just the banks have the government has made it such high risk for the banks. Some of the banks are like, we're not going to touch this. What's the point? It's a bit like I own a bar, right? And if somebody turns up drunk, we don't let them in because they're high risk. Yeah, look, they're going to come in and they're already drunk. They're going to be doing shots, drinking cocktails, spending a shitload of money. But they also might vomit in my club or they might start a fight. So we just don't let them in, even though they're good customers. Crypto people might be good customers, but there's such high risk for the banks. The banks are like, fuck this, I don't want to deal with it. So I would blame the government.
Be sure to click subscribe. We drop a video every single day keeping you informed about crypto.